Hello, welcome once again to the MACT class. We appreciate all that you're doing. We appreciate you practicing and all that you are doing. We hope you are listening to the advice and following what we say here and doing the practice of the questions we are solving. Today we are doing our math question. We continue on question 5. Today is very exciting because we are going to look at what? At constructions. We are going to construct our questions of what? Constructions and calculation of what? Of area of a circle from the construction we are going to do. So just sit quietly, listen, get yourself involved, grab your construction tools now so that we can all follow. So we're looking at question 5, and question 5 has to do with construction, like I've said. Now in construction, this is one of the aspects where students hate. Let me put it that way. You don't like the drawings, but very, very simple. Once you understand the principle, and I always say in math, the only thing that is important is for one to know the principles involved. Once you know the principle involved, no matter how the question is given to you, you should want to solve it. Because the principle works anyhow and anyhow. You get the point I'm making here? Good. So the principles work well. Anyhow, you get it. Once you know the principle, you are fine to solve these things. Now, one of the principles here in construction is for you to know the shapes you are constructing, the properties of the shape. If you have to construct a square, a rectangle, a parallelogram, or a triangle, what kind of triangle? Is this scalene, isosceles, or is it what? Equilateral? Once you know these properties of the shapes, then you can construct. The rest is very, very easy. So don't let's waste much time. Let's go straight into it. When you have your question, go to question 5. Question 5A. Question 5A. So right now, you should get your tools, get your compass, get your ruler, and so that we can start. You have to get this. You don't have them, go and look for them and come and sit down and follow as I do it. Once I do it, you also construct. You do it. After that, when I finish, you also do it by yourself and get the accurate drawing. Once you have that, you are good in what? In construction. Practice 2 or more or 3 questions and you're fine to write the paper and get your grade. Remember once again that it's your willingness to do this that will help you to get what? The grade 1. We are left with few days to go, a few months to go. Let's put in the effort and make sure that we write this thing so that the promise that we have here will give you your grade 1. I'm bringing more exciting things in math. So just get yourself ready and stay tuned. And tell all your friends to get ready because something great is going to happen on this channel. Good. So let's go. So I have my compass. Then I have what? My ruler. Let's see what construction will come out of this. Let's go. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. The compass must have the short pencil. You see, these are some of the things you need to do. In construction, don't get a long pencil. That will not make you feel free when you are drawing your axe. Make sure the pencil is short. That is why in your math there are 2 pencils. A long one for drawing your lines, and this one is for drawing your what? Your axe. But some people, they use just this, and as they are doing, they use this one to draw their axe. By the time you realize, this thing has become blunt, and the construction looks so weird. I don't know what they construct. But if you follow the rules, get 2 pencils. Most of you go to the exam hall and you borrow. You know you are writing maths. So you need these construction tools. In case you have a question on construction, you are fine. Your pencils must be well sharpened. Good. So let's go into it. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct a triangle. We are constructing a triangle PQR. We are constructing a triangle PQR. Now, most of the time, before you do the construction, try sketch it and see. So we'll try use a freehand sketch to see how our construction will be. Then we now use the tools to draw, but we do it very fast because we're working under time. Good. We are working with with time. Good. Let's go. So we use a pair of compasses and a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Construct a triangle PQR such that PQ is 6 cm. So PQ, I have my PQ here, such that PQ is 6 cm. So set that PQ. So I have PQ. This is not a sketch. So PQ is 6 cm. I write my 6 cm. Then QR. Q to a point R is 5 cm. I don't know the R yet. Then PR is 8 cm. So maybe something of this sort. And this is my R. So this is 5 cm. And that is 8 cm. A rough sketch before we start the main work. Now, II says construct a perpendicular bisector of PR, a perpendicular bisector of PR. That means we should divide PR into what? Into 2. That is bisection of line PR. That's another way of saying it. Construct a perpendicular bisector. How do we do that? You start on B. You first of all locate your line That's PR. Start at P, open to more than half of the length of the line. Open to what? More than half of the length of the line with your compass. Stand here, more than half. So maybe here, there, it's okay. Then you draw an arc above and arc beneath it. With that same radius, that is why you have to get a compass that is proper, not a compass that has, that kind of thing. That leg that you cannot fit well. Make sure you get what? Get a better compass. Let's go. With that same thing, you stand here with that same radius, draw this and draw that. Then this is the point. When you want to draw a line to this, make sure the tip of your pencil is here and then move the ruler to it. Don't move the ruler to this before the pencil. If you do that, if you move the ruler before the pencil, you see your lines will pass out of the point of intersection. So make sure the pencil is in there. Match it with it. Then move your ruler to it. I'll demonstrate that. Then you draw. This one is not drawn to scale. So yeah, it's not drawn to scale. Then we should call and label it L1, locus 1, L1. So we call that. Now construct a perpendicular bisector. Again, a perpendicular bisector of what? Of PR. No, QR. So QR. Once again, I stand here, open to more than half, then I arc with that same radius. I stand here and arc another arc. And I draw the line all through. And I'm supposed to call this L2. Now label the point of intersection of L1 and L2 N. Where they intersect, I call it N. Good. With N as my center and NP as my what? As my radius, I should draw a circle. So I draw a circle and the circle goes around. This is what? Is a circumscribed circle. When the circle goes around, and that's the thing. The moment you are bisecting two sides in a triangle, you should know. You should know that you're going to what? You're going to construct a circle. The circle must touch all the three vertices of the wall of the triangle. So I'm just making a sketch there. Good. So now I have my construction down. So now I'm going to do this using the tools. So get yourself ready. Get your tools. This is my rule. Then you should get your rule as well. Well sharpened pencil. You should have that. Then we can go straight into it. So let's go without wasting much time. Now using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Construct a triangle PQR. In fact, triangles are constructed in three different ways. Constructing triangle with three sides giving, constructing triangle with two sides giving and an angle, and constructing a triangle with two angles and what? And a side. Three ways by which you can construct a triangle. For this, we have constructed a triangle and been given how many sides? 3 sides have been given. Let's go. Now, this is it. Before you draw your line, you see in your answer booklet, we have these here and we have these lines in our answer booklet. Don't draw your line on these things because there are times the answer booklet that YA gives you is black. That the lines are black and your pencil is also black. So find a way to put your line in the middle. I'll teach you how to find a way. Put your line in the middle so that you get it exact. Not that you have your line and your line is twisted this way. Get it straight. Now, how do we do this? Now, I said, take your ruler and follow me as I do. That's the only way you can do this. If you are not following me, you'll get confused and you'll not be able to know what I'm doing. Good. So, in this, if you get your rule, let me just draw it here because you cannot see. If you get your rule, you can start. Your rule starts from, let's say, some will start from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is 1. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So this 2. Now you see these ones. Make sure the base of these 0.5s, those in between, sits on the base of this line. Make sure that is how you can get it straight in between them. If not, that you won't get the line straight. By the time you get the line will slant itself this way. You don't get the actual thing, and you will be forced to do it here. No, that error is gone. If you want to do this, I'm saying that look for the 0.5s and fit them, their bases on the line so that the ruler will be in between your lines. So that's what I'm going to do. This point here, this point here, this point. If you attach the ruler, this point is very close to you. So you can even use the base of the 1 and the 2, depending on what to give you a very nice line in between. You can either use this one or the bases of it should sit on the line in the answer booklet or the exercise book you are practicing right now. Hope you getting this. Good. So now that we have that, let's draw the line. So avoid drawing the line in this, and this is a trick, or this is a way you can draw that line. Okay, so let's go. Let's move into this construction. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see what we are going to construct and see if we'll have them. Okay, so and before we draw, let's draw a long line Let's draw a long line without what? Without measurement. A long line. Let's draw a long line without measurement. This line has no measurement, so I'm sure you're drawing yours. Give me a long line without measurement. Don't measure it, just give me a very long line. A long line without what? Measurement. Without measurement. Good. So I have this line here, and it's without what? Measurement. It's without measurement. Okay. Let's rub this one here. Now let's draw 8 cm. Let's measure 8 cm from our ruler. Then we put that on the line. Now, so you open your compass to 8 cm. Open your compass to what? To 8 cm. So I'm measuring my 8 cm. You also measure yours. Sure, I'm doing that right now. Sure, I'm doing that now. So I have 8 cm here. I have 8 cm exactly here. I've measured 8 cm. See the way I'm measuring? I put this on that on my rule. Then I measure exactly that. If you are measuring, don't tilt your compass this way. Take the measurement. Put it straight away. Put it straight on the rule so you can get the 8 exactly. That times you get 7.6, 7.9 and co. Because you just tilt it a little, but put it straight like this. Let it stand there, and you get the what? The actual or the correct length. Now that I have my 8 cm, I'll stand on the line. I'll leave a space here, the space for the drawing of what? Of angle. So I'll stand at one point and give an arc. A very nice one. With that same radius, don't close it. I'll stand here, and also give what? Another arc. So this is it. So I first of all drew a long line without measurement. Then what did I do? I took my compass, measured 8 cm. After measuring 8 cm, then I stood at one point. Now the point where I drew my line is where I use this point, the point there. So that gives me the first point. And the name of the line is what? Our line is line PQ. The line PQ is what? It's 6 cm. Oh, so 6 cm. Let me reduce that. Let me draw this. It's 6 cm. It's not 8. So it's 6 cm. Let's go. Good. That reminds me. I could have used the 8 because any of these can be our baseline. Any of them can be our baseline. I could have used the 8, but let's just go with the 6. I can use the 8. I can use the 5. The most important is that I have labeled the line. So the line that comes with doesn't mean that should be my baseline. I want to go with that. So what I did here, I can do it. But this time when I do this, I'm going to say PR instead of what? Instead of PQ. But let's do PR. So once again, let's give an opportunity for us to measure 6 again. So it gets me. So now let's measure. You put this one on your 0. Then you extend this to 6 cm. Extend this to 6 cm. Extend this to 6 cm. So I have my 6 cm here. So I already have my long line. I have my 6 cm here. I have my long line. Let's go. So we stand here. Let's leave some allowance here for the drawing of angles. Stand here. Then I give this nice arc. And I also stand here. Then I give this. So now I have this 6 cm. I have this 6 cm. So let's go. I hope you are doing this with me. Yeah, get your tools and let's do it. Math is our practice. You have to work. You have to participate in what? In whatever is going on here. So we have what? Let me straighten this a little bit. Good. So we have PQ, and PQ we have what? We have 6 cm. So always when you do this, put your dimension. So 6 cm. Don't finish everything before you forget because of the pressure. Don't finish it. For this you do it because once you have this, it will mark for you. It's one of the questions. I have done that, so I have marks for that. Good. Then R to Q, 5 cm. R to Q is 5 cm. Let's measure 5 cm very quickly. So we are measuring 5 cm. I hope you are measuring with me. Measure 5 cm. Measure 5 cm. Measure 5 cm. Okay. So that we measured 5 cm. We stand at point what? Point R. We stand at point R. Then we draw. We start at point Q because we don't have R. So we stand at what? Point Q. At point Q. Then we draw 5 cm. We have our 5 cm here. About 5 cm drawn here. Okay, we have this. Now we have our 5 cm drawn. But we don't know where R is. So we have to try P out so that the point of intersection, we know when or how to join. Okay, so let's go. Now, Then we have PR 8 cm. So now PR is 8 cm. Let's go. PR is 8 cm. I hope you are measuring. PR is 8 cm. Take your tools and let's work. PR is what? I have to do the work. So I measure what? I measure 8 cm from here. Good. Make sure your compass is properly fitted. So 8 cm, stand here from P. Then I give my what? My 8 cm. That is nicely there. Drawn there. Okay. So this is how my triangle turns out to be. How my triangle turns out to be. So now I join the points to have my what? My triangle drawn. So I join the point, and this is why I say be careful when you are joining the point. This tip of the pencil must be straight. Don't tilt it. Don't tilt. Just put it straight here, straight there. Check if it's also straight there. You can check that. Then also come and check here the tip of my pencil here. And I move my ruler to it. Tip of my pencil here. I'll be checking that. Be checking that with me. I'm sure you have drawn yours. Okay. Bam, nicely drawn. So this is my point R, and that is 8 cm. Good. Oh, that's 8 cm. I'm going to join this one too. The 5 cm, this to that. Once again, my point here, then to this. Better, and I join it this way. So this also gives me what? Gives me 5 cm. So now I have my triangle drawn. So I've labeled all the what? The vertex is very, very important. Now, so we have something of that. So this was a sketch, that is fine. But this is the actual work. This is drawn to scale. So you should be getting this. Now, I construct a perpendicular bisector. Construct a perpendicular bisector of PR. Of PR first of all. So PR, we stand here open more than half, an arc above and an arc below. An arc above and an arc below. So we stand here, open more than half of this. More than half should be somewhere here. An arc above and an arc below. An arc above here and an arc below here. Good. So we have this. Then with that same radius, we start here at R. Stand here at R. That same radius, stand at R. They give me an arc above, then another arc below. Alright, I'll extend that so that I can get it. So I have this. The same radius. I have these ones. So now I have these ones too. Okay, so now I have this. I have these guys. Let me reduce this axe. Let me clean this axe. Okay, so now I have this. You know what I did? Stood here, open more than half, then up, down. Same thing, up, down. And I draw through once again. And I draw through. Now to draw through this, you know what I'm going to do? The tip of my pencil at the point of intersection. The tip of the pencil at the point of intersection. The tip at the point of intersection. Then I move the ruler to it. The tip, then I move the ruler, move rule. Then I draw my straight line through this. So that's my straight line. And I'm to call this L1. What we did there, I'm to call this one L1. And I'm going to construct the bisector of what? Of this one as well. So once again, let's go. Bisector of this. We stand here. At point R, open more than what? More than half of this. So we have an arc here, then an arc there, more than half. We have an arc here and an arc there. Good. Then we come here. Then we have the same radius. Then we have that same radius, so we have to go and extend that one. Good. So let's go. We have this one here. Then I extend this one. Then I have it here. Good. So I'll be cleaning the extra arcs so that it looks a little bit. Now I hope your construction is turning out to look beautiful like mine. Very, very well. Beautiful. Good. So now I have this. Then I can draw my L2. Once again, you know what we are going to do? We are going to do this. The point here, we move our rule to it. Put the tip of the pencil. Don't go and shade that point. Just put the tip of the pencil. Don't be shading it. Just put the tip of the pencil there. Then you draw your straight line through this. And call this L2. But this L2 must meet L1. The point of intersection we are calling N. So we extend this one to this. Then this becomes N. So this is our point N. is our point N. Now, once you do this, if you have your intersection here, it's okay. Don't force yourself to have it here. Based on what you are doing, if you are getting it there, the most important is that after doing that, will you get a circle around it? Good. So this is what we have here. Then we are supposed to draw a circle. The question says that using N as the center, and P as the what? As the radius. So I'll stand at point N, which is the intersection of the perpendicular bisector. So bisector means we are dividing the line into two. Bisect two. Stand here, more than half, catch and all that. Okay, so we stand at the point N. Then I open my compass to P. Point N and P. Good. So I'm going to draw a circle. I'll check if it's going round. If it's going round, okay, I'm getting something. Okay, I'm getting something nice. I hope you're also getting something nice. So I draw this. Wow, I hope you are getting this. Nicely drawn. So this is what we are going to get. So like I'm saying, nicely drawn. Perfect construction work. So we have this one drawn there. So you can also try. I'm sure you have also gotten this. Make sure it is touching the vertices of your triangle. Because I said this is called a circumscribed triangle, where the circle goes around the triangle. So we have this nicely drawn. So we are done with the I part of the question. The A part of the question, sorry. Let's go to the B part. Now the B part, BI says, so we've done the V. BI says that we should measure the radius of the circle. So I want to measure the radius of the circle. Radius, what's the radius? A line that is drawn from the center to any part of the wall, the circumference. So let's measure the radius and see what that turns out to be. Let's measure the radius. Okay, so radius, I'll look at the center from here. I'll measure from here. No, let me use this one. Measure from here. This is my radius. It's 2. This. So I get 4. I get 4 cm. So from what I'm measuring, my radius is what? Is 4 cm. Should be between. So you can have plus or minus that. So 4 cm. So our radius, according to what I have drawn, is what? 4 cm. So I put that for them. That is question B, 5BI. 5BI. Now to calculate the circumference of a circle, correct with 3 significant figures. Calculate the circumference equal to what? To 3 significant figures. So let's go. Now, how do we calculate the circumference of a circle? To calculate the circumference of a circle, so this is BII. The circumference of a circle equals 2 pi r. Equals what? 2 pi r. And we're told to take pi to what? To be 3.14. 3.14. Pi is 3.14. So we know pi is 3.14. We measure radius with that. All we do is what? Substitution. Then we find them their circumference. So this equals 2 times 3.14 times radius, which is what? Which is 4. Then we are going to solve this and see what we are going to get. So this will give me, I'll multiply this and this and this. That gives me 8 times 3.14. Now, if I have 8 times 3.14, I tell students the easiest way to multiply this is to count the points out of this. So we count the point out, we have 1, 2. So we keep somewhere at the back of our pocket 2 decimal places from here. So as I'm doing that, that means I'm going to measure 8 times 314. 8 times what? 314. Let's do that multiplication and come and get the answer. So we have 314 times what? Times 8. Let's go. 8 for 8 gives us what? 32. So we have 2, remainder 3. 818 plus 3 will give us 11. So we put 1, remainder 1. 83 is what? 8 4 is 2. So 8 24. 83 is 24. 83 24. Yeah. So 83 is 24. 24 plus that will give us what? Will give us 25. So let's go. So this is what we have here. We have 2512. 2512. Remember we kept 2 decimal places. So we count 2 decimal places into it. So 1, 2. So this will give me 25.12. 25.12. So when I multiply this, I'm getting 25.12. 12. But it's not a final answer. The question said that we should leave our answer in 3 significant figures. Three significant figures that we have to see only three numbers. That is, from the whole number side, you have to see only three numbers. Those are the after the point after the decimal, but these guys are those before the point at the whole number. So I want three numbers from the whole number to the decimal. Now this is my first significant figure, second significant figure, and the third one. The moment you get your third significant figure, now take the number after the third. The number after the third is, if the number after the third is 5 or more, add 1. 4 or less, maintain. So this number I have here after the third significant figure is less than what? 5. So therefore, my circumference will be equal to what? To 25.1 cm. This is the three significant figures. So this is 3SF. Three significant figures may see only three important numbers. So this is our answer to question 1, question 5, and that ends our lesson for today. Hope you have enjoyed it. Construction is very, very important. You need to know it. I'm sure you have gotten something like that. Calculation also goes correctly like that. Thank you very much. Remember to do what? Subscribe, and also comment, and also like, and do what? And share to all your friends, and tell all your friends to get on board, because this year we have to make the grade 1 in the BEC. Thank you very much. Thank you.